Sa kaugnay na balita ay giniit naman ng Malacanang na naaayon sa saligang batas ang nilagdaang Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement sa pagitan ng Pilipinas at Amerika. Reaksyon nito ng palasyo sa umunoy plano ng ilang grupo na questioning sa Korte Suprema ang legalidad ng nasabing kasunduan. Narito ang report ni Rocky Ignacio.
Nanindigan ng Malacanang na salig sa saligang batas ang pinagtibay ng Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement sa pagitan ng Pilipinas at Amerika. Sinabi ito ni Presidential Spokesperson Edwin Lacerda sa plano ng ilang grupo na questionin ang legalidad ng EDCA. Pero pagtiyak ng palasyo, handa ang pamahalaan na idepensa ang EDCA.
We are a free democracy. Some people may hold different views, opinions on the nature of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement. That we believe that it is constitutional. We believe in certain principles outlining governing the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement. And if there are some people who would choose to avail of judicial processes to question the constitutionality, the government is prepared to defend the EDCA.
Malinaw rin anya sa kasunduan na walang pagtatayo na base militar ng Amerika sa loob ng EDCA. Magkagayon iginit ng ilan na dapat ratipikahan pa rin ito ng Senado.
I think our position is it does not require ratification. But again, the Senate, some of the senators hold a different view.
And what will you do if, well, first of all, do you think there are enough number of senators who disagree on the need for ratification?
Well, there are some senators who support us. They have made their statements very public. There's also Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago who holds that this requires Senate ratification.
Samantala, wala pang opisyal na report ang palasyo kaugnay na naging gasto sa pagbisita sa bansa ni US President Barack Obama. Pero paliwanag ni Lacerda batay sa sagot lamang ng host country ang hotel accommodation ng head of state at delegasyon na hindi lalampas sa 10. Hindi anya kasama dito ang Secret Service na kasama ng leader ng Amerika.
This is a visit, a state visit, and ordinarily, just to inform you, the state visit, the host government pays only for the accommodation and, as a general rule, accommodation and travel or the vehicles of not the entire swath of people that came with President Obama, but only 1 plus 10. In this case, there are only one, I don't know how many now, but based on official arrangements with any government, this is an internationally recognized principle that when you speak of a state visit, the host government only shoulders the head of state plus several members of the delegation. Sometimes it's 8, sometimes it's 10. So in this case, we only pay for their accommodation. Now, with respect to, in fact, if you look at, we're very well aware that the President of the United States brought their own vehicles. So we were able to dispense in so far as the cost of, for instance, the usage of the Beast and also the Marine One that were brought over by the United States government.
Para sa Telebisyon ng Bayan, Rocky Ignacio.